Lenovo has been in the collaboration business for almost 8 or 9 years, and they actually have a very interesting collaboration as a service offering out there. They have some of their own first party hardware, and here we are collaborating with Jabra. What are they doing here?
Mhm. So they just introduced this Think Smart bar, and this is for small and medium meeting spaces and collaboration with Jabra. So obviously Jabra is, more, I guess not necessarily more of a consumer brand, but a well-known consumer brand. And I think this is sort of something that is becoming more of a trend on sort of the audio side for sure. Like we talked about last time, Cisco collaborated with Bang& Olufsen. Um, I think that in the announcement, Lenovo didn't talk all that much about the Jabra side of things, but what I actually think is interesting here, and in a lot of these sort of smart bars, these room bars, and I actually have a Poly P15 room bar in my home office. They're really useful for small spaces, not just boardroom spaces, but like if I want to have, like I have a board meeting for a charity that I'm the president of, and I might have 5 or 6 people in my office here, but we have a few other people on Zoom. Or if I'm Zooming with, or having a video call, I don't want to just do call out Zoom, but if I'm having a video call with my dad and my kids, I, something like this where it has the camera that will focus in on whoever's talking in the room. The focus so much on collaboration devices is for the boardroom, but the fact is that home offices and small rooms, these are really useful. And I think I had a really interesting conversation at WebEx One with a couple of other analysts, and we were talking about WebEx and Zoom and all of the other, and Teams,
Yeah.
and the devices, and which device is better than the others, and the fact is they're all kind of battling it out in the boardrooms, but really paying attention to small rooms where somebody in a small is this is a something that I know they're not necessarily marketing to a home office user, but a home office user who uses an office for more than just regular, sitting at a desk work. This is a device that could be really useful for, because you get really great sound, really great video, and there's all of the, the technical support that you get from, I mean, this is Microsoft Team Room and Zoom Room certified. And then you also have the technical support from, it's connected, with their Think Smart core and controller, all of, the connection back to IT so that you have the secure devices. So I think that there's something with, again, the battle for collaboration doesn't necessarily stop inside of offices. And I think so much of this hybrid work device and collaboration software discussion is around the person who's working in the office, not necessarily the person who's working at home. And so many of these solutions are really do work for the person who's working at home. I love my Poly device. I think it's fantastic. I would love to try this one too. A funny thing is I use a Lenovo, my second monitor is a Lenovo monitor. And I like seeing that Lenovo's getting, you said 7 or 8 years they've been in the collaboration device. They don't show up a ton. I'd like to see them show up a little bit more.
Mostly
And I
outside of
like
the
that.
and they're really focused on services, I think, as well. They're much stronger outside of the U.S. When it comes to this. So we unfortunately need to wrap up here on this, but give a look see to what they're doing in Lenovo SSG on the collaboration as a service. It's so funny. We all think differently. I always thought Jabra was a hardcore business solution, not a consumer solution. I think of Apple as the consumer solution, but anyways, just shows the different strokes for different folks here.